mounting on Siddaramaiah government, and this time it is from the Indian Police Foundation. The police body is upping the ante because remember, several senior police personnel have been shunted in the aftermath of the Bengaluru Stampede. Now, this Indian Police Foundation has written a letter to Karnataka Chief Minister which says that cops have been isolated for punitive action while other stakeholders are escaping scrutiny. They have also called for reinstatement of suspended officers. Imran, tell us more.
Well, yes, the Retired IPS Association and Indian Police Foundation have criticized the move of the Karnataka High Government, especially the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, of suspending police officers over a stampede which happened in Bengaluru. They feel that the police officers have been punished for an action carried out by the political class, and these police officers are being made scapegoat in this particular incident. Hence, they demanded that the officers should be reinstated and asked our Chief Minister to look into this issue as early as possible.
All right, Imran, also fill our viewers in on several protests that have been taking place in the state where several police personnel as well as their supporters can be seen coming out in favor of their bosses, saying how actually honest policemen are being made scapegoats in order to absolve those who are the real culprits in the case of Bengaluru Stampede.
Well, yes, especially from the ST Nayaka community, protests have been seen across the state, especially in Ballari, Vijayanagara, and all these other districts where the Nayaka community dominates. In fact, they are protesting against the suspension of Police Commissioner B. Dayanand, who belonged to the Nayaka community, and we saw one of the police constable on the working police constable also carried out a protest holding Ambedkar's photo, saying that what happened to the boss was injustice, and they're demanding him to be reinstated immediately. Now, what we get, these are the protests which are happening from the Nayaka community, and even now the former police officers pitching into this issue, saying that what action initiated by the Karnataka government was unjustified. In fact, the police were doing their job. They had even warned the government not to carry out this victory parade, and over this, the government had, despite giving warnings by the state government, I beg your pardon, from the police department, and also DCPs and others writing letter, this was ignored. So why is it the police personnel are being punished and why they're being suspended, whereas those responsible for the entire incident are being let go scot-free, is what the letter says.
All right. Thank you, Imran. And in Nayaka, we are seeing a politics that has been raging over this matter, but it has now gone beyond political circles as well. Even the police have been repeatedly saying since day one, first it was the sources that spoke out, then we heard officials also coming out with statements, and now we have bodies that support the police personnel saying that we in the first place had said that this celebration should be postponed. It should take place on Sunday. We never said we had adequate arrangements, that we never said we could provide security to the large crowds, the expected turnout, because it was a historic victory. But all our reservations had been overruled. The Home Minister initially agreed with what our reservations and apprehensions were, but eventually the permissions were given. There is also a lot of grey area around where the permissions were actually granted, where they were not granted, and events took place without any permissions being sought. And now there are several parallel inquiries that are going on, a ministerial inquiry, a judicial inquiry, and a CID inquiry. We'll wait for the truth to be established. But we're shifting focus now to another